What's up, everybody? Welcome to another video as opposed to a stream, which is what we've been doing mostly as of late of the Bankroll Challenge. We start out at about $84 today, and we're going to be looking to run that up. The action at the Texas Holdem tables has not been amazing, or doesn't look amazing right now, so we're actually going to kick off the stream playing Pot Limit Omaha. And yeah, we're going to go over some of the basics of how to play the game and see if we can show you guys how to make some money playing 2-cent, 4-cent Pot Limit Omaha on Global Poker. This is our first video in a while. Like I said, we've been streaming for a bit. I think we can defend our big blind here. So in Pot Limit Omaha, you get to use 2 cards from your hand, and you have to use 2 cards from your hand. So having 3 cards of the same suit is actually bad because it makes it more difficult for you to make a flush. So up here we have a very good hand. We have pocket aces. We have one of the aces is suited, and we're going to be raising it up and be very willing to get it all in. I think we're actually going to fold this unsuited kings down here. Well, we're going to have a big pot right off the bat, guys. And we don't get to see what their hand is, question mark. They have aces, 9-7. I think we win. How do we win? Oh, we ended up with queens and eights. So we had a better hand than him if you look back. I had ace, ace, queen, 8, and he had ace, ace, 9-7. So we were ahead right off the bat. But there was a very decent chance of it being a split pot where we would each basically just get our money back. But thankfully we won, and we are up $3.74 right off the bat. So we have a pair of kings over here with 1 suit. So I think we're going to go ahead and raise it up. We will not be trying to get all in pre-flop with this hand, but it's a pretty good starting hand, so we're okay with it as long as nobody re-raises us. Wow, we've got kings. We've got double suited kings down here. That's an excellent hand. We're going to raise it up. So we flop an overpair and a pair of 5s. This one we would pretty much almost get in. Okay, well we're against a guy with 80 cents, so that's not a very good flop. We don't like that there's an ace, but we're going to go ahead and get it in since he only has so little, and he just folds, so we take it down. I think we're going to go ahead and check again. There aren't a whole lot of good cards that can come for us here. We don't have any straight draws, we just have a naked overpair. Yeah, we're just going to fold. Yeah, so in Omaha you have the same normal hand rankings. Royal flush, straight flush, 4 of a kind, full house, 3 of a kind, flush, 3 of a kind, 2 pair, and so on. But the difference is, probably the biggest difference is in the betting. You can only bet the size of the pot. It's like right now the most I can bet is 48 cents because it's all this added up and then doubled. I think we're actually going to go ahead and fold. That hand is nice because it's double suited, but other than that it's not very good. It has decent connectivity, but not great connectivity. So you want hands that are double suited, so that means there's 2 cards of each suit, and you want them to be either paired or whatever, or to be very adjacent to each other. So probably the absolute best hand would be like ace, ace, king, queen, or something like that, or ace, ace, something like that. Something with aces in it, and be double suited, obviously. For 4 cents, I think we can go ahead and complete the action there and get to see a flop. Very reasonable flop for our range. Unopened, we're going to go ahead and pot it with a suited ace and a queen jack. We'll check, and we might actually check raise over there. So we flop the nuts here. So we're actually going to check because we have the nuts with a redraw to the flush, which would be like the ultra nuts. About half pot and 1 person called. I think we're just going to actually call here. Okay, so we turn the flush, so we have the stone cold nuts up here. We turn a flush draw up here. Yeah, we have the absolute best hands. We're just going to go ahead and bet the size of the pot and just expect him to fold since he has shown no interest in this hand so far. And yeah, he does just fold. I don't think there's any way we're winning more money there. Okay, so we completely brick out up here, and we're just going to check down and clearly lose, which is fine. Yeah, we've had like a flurry of good hands right there to start off. Okay, so from the button, which means we'll be the last to act, I think we can go ahead and raise it up with King 10 5 4 double suited. The King and the 10 go together, the 5 and the 4 go together, and then we have, and they're suited, so that's nice. I think we can go ahead and bet this flop, especially when they both checks. We have a flush draw. There are just lots of good cards that can come for us. Okay, so that should be one of them. We don't have a very big flush draw, so we're not super excited about the flush. I don't know if we should actually bet here or not. I think we're going to go ahead and bet. Kind of expect to see two folds here unless somebody has a set or a bigger flush. I mean, there's some smaller flushes available, but not a ton of them. And we get raised. Well, we don't like that. I think we're going to go ahead and pay him off, though. If he has a bigger flush, he has a bigger flush. He has a barely bigger flush. Wow. Alright, well, that's unfortunate. I guess we should have just folded. Check raised with the third nut flush, if I'm... Second nut flush. Alright. Go ahead and get a note on him. Well, that was a slight reversal, not exactly what we were going for, but it happens. Probably should have been a fold by us. We're pretty bad at folding flushes in Omaha, which is something we need to get better at. For 2 cents, we will try and see a flop down here. And we will just wait forever for this person to act, I guess. I'm not sure what the holdup is. A little note on him so we see him more than one table. Not a terrible flop for us. Not a terrible starting hand for us. We'll go ahead and see a flop against the guy that just stacked us. So we flop top two pair and two backdoor flush draws. Okay, our backdoor flush draw outs are dead. We're gonna check this down here, and he just snap folds. Yeah, okay, so. End up with 10s and 7s down here, and we're no good against queens and 7s, so that's fine. That's not a very good hand, neither is that. Queen, queen, 2-2. I think we're going to go ahead and pot it here. Not sure if that's actually what you're supposed to do. Maybe over a limp makes it a little bit better. I'm not sure. Pot limit Omaha probably isn't. Okay, so we flop bottom set, so that's pretty nice. Pot limit Omaha isn't necessarily my strongest game, but it's a game that more people are worse at, if that makes sense. So more people are like new to the game or don't understand it very well or just play it to gamble. It's a game that people who like to gamble like to play a lot. Can we get another 2, please? Okay, so we're just gonna like straight up pot it again with our bottom set. We're not super hyped, but I'm pretty sure if anybody had a bigger set, they would have let us know by now. There's no flush draws out there, so that's good. And, okay, we do get a call. Not a card that we like. It completes some straights. And, yep, it completed his straight. So that was just, wow, that was pretty terrible. We got extremely unlucky there. That sucks. We were a huge favorite to win that hand. But whatever, get back in there. And that's why people who like to gamble love Pot Limit Omaha, because that dude just wanted to gamble with his, let's see what hand he had, with his Ace Jack 6-4. He flopped a pair of 4s, then turned a straight draw, then, wait, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Where's the board? Oh, it doesn't show me the board. Okay, well, I would hate the hand replay on here. Ooh, that's a pretty good hand. It sucks we have 3 of 1 suit, but other than that, it's pretty good. We're going to try to see a flop down here with queen, queen, 10-9. We just want to see him call, not re-raise. Good. Okay, that doesn't quite pan out. We'll go ahead and check. We flop a pair of jacks and some very interesting redraws. Certainly calling down here. Checking down here. Another 10 up there. Yeah, we don't get to continue with this hand. I need 7-6. Okay, hit a wrap. Fold there. So top pair. An 8 gives us. Yeah, I think we have to call there. Okay, so we just like bang off the nuts instantly, and we're gonna go all in, and hope that he is tilted and calls us, and that we win, and we do win. Nice. Calls with top 2 pair. Interesting. Okay. See what I mean about people being willing to gamble? How long does it take us to see multiple all-in hands playing Holdem? It takes a while. We've had like 4 all-in hands already playing PLO. People are gambling. So, okay, so with the caller we can definitely call. We'd like to see... Well, that's a very good flop for us, actually. We've got ace, single-suited aces down here. We're going to check raise, I believe, over here. Maybe we won't raise. I don't know, I kind of want to, though. That is not a good card for us. Yeah, he just keeps firing. Okay, well, we did not hit our straight because we can only use 2 cards. So we use the Jack 10, and it's not quite enough. But he could have a full house now, so even if we hit our straight, it might not be good. Let's see. Well, I don't think I'm going to fold aces yet. I also don't think just 2 naked aces is any good. Especially when we see the flush come in on the river. Somebody will certainly have a flush. And somebody does, but they had a set of 9s. Alright, so we get back in over there. Let's keep in mind that we start off with $84 because of all this rebuying and all these all-in hands and everything else we've had going on like crazy. We don't really know exactly where we're at right now with how much, with what our bankroll's at, but also $84 probably isn't actually enough to play pot limit Omaha. 2 cent, 4 cent pot limit Omaha, but that's okay since it's the lowest stake that is offered on the site. Okay, so that looks good. It's actually terrible. Having all 4 one suit just like blocks you from getting a flush, blocks you from like everything. So not what you want. Not what you want at all. Let's see, ace king 6-4 rainbow, not gonna be us. Let's see, we do a little accounting since there's a lull in the action. We have 4 plus 6 something, so that's like 11 plus 7 is 18. 18 plus 65 is, okay, we're down a little bit. That's kind of unfortunate, but we'll bring it back. We will bring it back, I believe. As long as, especially if people keep splashing around, because that's what you want. Jack, Jack, 7-4. I don't think it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be something we're going to get involved with. Nothing too crazy popping off right now. Kind of in the no hands right now mode, which is unfortunate, but we're seeing no hands here. Ace, King, Jack, 3. I think we might get in the mix with this one. And we're in the mix, and we'll defend our big blind with Ace, Queen, Deuce, 5. And flop quite the straight draw. Yeah, we would like to see a 2, perhaps. We hope we would like to see a 2. Completely whiff over here, completely whiff over here. So we're going to be checking. We turn, well, we whiff everything over here, so we're going to let that go. We turn a straight draw, but we kind of block ourselves, but that is a large wager. Especially after checking everything. We're going to go ahead and call, actually, see if we can bang off a straight and stack this guy. Not quite. Not quite. Very close. We were looking for the offsuit 9 to have the nuts, and yeah, he had the second nuts, so we would have definitely gotten all the money there. Oh well. Offsuit 9 is a little much to ask for, so we're okay with it. Yeah, we're just peacefully grinding some pot limit Omaha. Looking to run up our $84. We're going to be trying to get back to daily video uploads, either a stream or a video every single day. And that is going to be the plan from here on out. So you guys have plenty of content to look forward to. Go ahead and keep noting these people, just so we can kind of like sound out who the regulars are. That one is not going to cut it. Why didn't that note transfer over onto this person? Just go ahead and yellow note them and hope that the note that has written notes on it will go through. I don't think that's quite good enough. Not getting involved there. Dude's name is Garbaggio. That's pretty funny. Wow, after that flurry of just like absolute insanity to start off, we have cooled down aggressively. And playing 3 tables of PLO, you kind of expect to be in the thick of things most of the time. Yeah, that's a terrible hand. Yeah, nothing really too crazy popping off. Yeah, getting pretty excited for the NBA playoffs here coming up. Today's the last day of the regular season, and there'll be a few days off, and then the real meat and potatoes of the NBA season, the exciting part, will be popping. It's pretty incredible to watch the best athletes in the world play their hearts out. Like during the regular season, you can only get to like such a, they all know it's just the regular season. But like now they try and win a ring. Like, it's a big deal. I think this is double suited, maybe good enough. We're trying to see a flop here. So we flop second pair, backdoor flush draw. So not too much going on for us. We see checks, and we're going to go ahead and bet. This is almost a really good hand. I think we're going to go ahead and raise it up anyway. Let's end up with 2 pair. Not a very good 2 pair, but we'll take it down. Pretty happy to win that one. Ooh, this is a real good hand. Double suited ace is really sad if everybody folds. Okay, we get 1 call. Flop a set. On not the friendliest board to flop a set, but that's okay, because we're going to pair the board right here. Not quite. Flop 3 kings, or flop a full house over here. Go ahead and bet out. Bet out again over here, even though we are not in love with it. We're hoping he just had, this sucks. Well, we're not folding. Ugh, we might be folding now, guys. He just has to have a straight. We flopped a set of aces. Now I have to fold. This is depressing. We flopped 3 kings over here and got very little value. I mean, the flush draw missed. Can we call because the flush draw missed? We call it because the flush draw missed. And we were right! Ha! Got him! Woo! It's probably bad that we won that hand, honestly, because that's just going to reinforce our constant desire to make questionable calls in pot limit Omaha. I have a constant desire to make questionable calls on everything, though. I don't like folding. Not my favorite. I'm getting better at folding live. Better at folding live, still terrible at folding online. We're not in for that one. So let's see. We've got 7, 14, 15, 20, about $20.50. Oh shoot. Looks like we're profitable, guys. Looks like we are profitable right now. I mean, we're up like $1. And like obviously we're still playing, so nothing is assured, but we've clawed back from really messing some stuff up. We've only been going for 20 minutes. This much action in 20 minutes. How much action would we had playing Holdem in 20 minutes? Not as much. Try and get some exciting content out to you. So with Ace King 8-3, that's a pretty terrible hand, but I don't know. The Ace King makes us want to call real bad, so we're gonna go ahead and call. And flop a pair of 8s and a backdoor flush draw. That's not super meaningful because the board is paired. So we're not real interested in this hand up here anymore. Still not interested. This one we could get interested in. We do have a suited ace, but we're not interested in it for 22 cents. That seems a little rich. We'll let these guys battle it out. I'm not going to be in that one either. But yeah, let me know in the comments how you guys feel about the pot limit Omaha. That's what they've been playing on Poker After Dark lately. I have Joe Ingram, Phil Galfond. They've had lots of big names in the mix. It's been pretty exciting stuff. So I think since everybody's calling, we're gonna try and see a flop. We're gonna try to see a flop down here too. Maybe we should have raised it up. I'm not as aggressive raising over limpers because you're never going to take the pot down pre-flop. Basically, never. At this stake playing this game. So excellent flop for our hand. We're gonna go ahead and lead out. Call for 4 cents. We do not flop a 4. We complete our very nice flush draw. We're gonna go ahead and bet and pray that Garbaggio has something. Please have a straight. I don't know. We're betting the pot though. Please have a flush. Please have a smaller flush and like lose your mind. All right, whatever. We'll take the dollar. The $1.20. Not getting involved with that one. But yeah, so far so good, guys. We've had some ups and downs over this 22 and a half minutes, but we're trying to have a profitable session. We need some profitable ones. We were at the peak. Our bankroll was $110, and we are currently in a valley or close to a valley of excuse me, 84. This is a pretty reasonable starting hand, so we're gonna go ahead and see a flop and just flop the nuts. Pretty happy about that. We would like to see him pot it, and we will just pot it right back in his eye. And he checks, of course, because why wouldn't he check? Maybe we should have checked again. I'm not sure. Okay, we have the absolute nuts again. So we flop a very nice straight draw. Hey, we get a call from him. All right, good deal. We have to get the nuts against this guy like 8 times, and we get paid off once. We're definitely staying around for that. Ace, please. That is not the card that we wanted. We wanted an ace. Oh, he only has 59 cents. Okay, well, I guess we call. I don't know what you're supposed to do against. Okay, well, we got the nuts, so ship it. Not really. So not only do we not know how to play super well against short stackers in No Limit Hold'em, but we also struggle a little bit playing against short stackers in Pot Limit Omaha. So don't really know. Much more comfortable playing against people that are 100 big blinds deep. But, well, that one worked out for us, so we're not going to complain about it. I don't think either one of these hands are going to be played by me. Although this one is certain. Well, from the button, I think we can try and see a flop. Okay. I think we're just gonna pot it again and try and take it down now. We have a backdoor flush draw and lots of overcards and stuff. We do have a 7. That's about all the good that's coming from this situation. So we're not super excited about it. Add a gut shot with a 9. I can evolve with that one. And 9. Queen. Okay. Yeah, this whole thing has been odd and off-putting, and I don't want to be a part of it. Good. There we go. Don't have to be a part of it anymore. Jack, Jack, 8-5 double suited seems good. Is it good enough to call big blind open? I think it is. Or it's gonna be. Because we have position on him at least. Okay, so we flop a gut shot and an overpair. This is a pretty good hand. The 6 is kind of a dangler, but at least it gives us some suitedness. Oof, this is a real good hand, guys. Ace, ace, 6-5 double suited, and he just full pots it again. Maybe that ace will slow him down. We're coming back at him. No action with our aces. He just snap calls. I have absolutely no clue what this guy could have. Okay, so basically everything bricked out on the river. Like, he doesn't have a straight. He could have a pair. He could have like kings or something like that. But why would he? I don't know if we should call there or not. I'm pretty sure we're gonna call here with a pair of jacks. So we got jacks and 2s, and we beat him. Suck it. Don't try to bluff me. Ooh, holy moly! Don't try to bluff me, guys. That dude probably thinks I'm a psychopath now. Okay, so we've got the second nut flush draw. No straight draw. There's another person in the hand. We got 92 cents. So I didn't bet the full pot. I think I'm gonna call. I'm gonna call over here too. Okay, now we got queens and 5s. Now we have a pair of queens. So all we have is top pair. We're not calling that. We're also no longer interested in that hand. I would have been very interesting to see what he had. What did he have? Oh, he had like nothing? Question mark. Wow, he had nothing. Good bet by him. Okay, so now that we added a open into straight draw and 2 pair. Okay, so now we have the nuts, and we're just gonna pot it at him, and it should be a very well disguised nuts, and he folds. Very interesting. Very disappointing. Well, what do you do? Well, this is a great PLO 8 hand. Omaha 8s are better, which basically just means you it's Omaha, but half the pot goes to the lowest hand and half the pot goes to the highest hand. We're not playing that. That's too crazy for us. So we flop just a very good flop because we have a flush draw and a straight draw. So we're just going to go ahead and pot it again and see if anybody wants to get it in. So we'd be more than happy to get it in. They both fold. All right, that's whatever. Maybe, I don't know, I think that's what you're supposed to do with hands like that, is just like try to just like pot it, get it in. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. I don't think you necessarily want to slow play them just to like try to keep more people in. I'm not positive though. Being the first to act the whole way seems bad. I don't know. King 10. So we flop top 2 pair. So I think we're going to go ahead and lead out. Flop top pair over here. We're going to go ahead and lead out there as well. We would love to just take this pot down now. Okay. Check back for a little pot control. Okay, now we have aces and 8s. Nothing really got there. I'm very confused. If like we're just gonna check it down and hope we're ahead. Okay, cool. What the hell is he calling? Trying to hit a 2? Okay. No, we're already We're already making some donkey PLO notes, even though we're probably borderline a PLO donkey. We just like know the rules and kind of know how the game works. So I think we're a favorite in the 2 cent, 4 cent PLO streets. It seems like people are a lot worse at 2 cent, 4 cent PLO than they are at 2 cent, 4 cent no limit hold'em. So maybe we'll start playing a little bit more of this. For 2 cents, I think we're gonna try to see a flop. Do flop top pair, but on a paired board, so not super hyped about it. Don't think that one's gonna quite work. Now we have a top 2 pair on a paired board that no one has seemed interested in, so we're just gonna bet 8 cents and see what happens. Okay. Okay. So now we have 3 8s with an ace and a jack. And we win. What? Okay. So we're getting some notes of some notes on some PLO players that we would be okay with playing again. I FU bet pot, I fold element. I don't know. Can't really understand that. Not sure it's English. Might be English. Not sure. Can't tell. We'll never know. Good to see people in the chat talking though. Can't say that I've ever played in a online poker game that was bad that had people in the pot talking the whole time. So people in the pot or people in the chat talking in online games, that's what you want. That's what you want. Seems like a psycho who's playing for. He's crushing it right now. He's got less than $20 in a stack. So like, let's keep things in a little bit of perspective there, Sonny. Double suited ace king. I think we're gonna go ahead and raise it up, even though the cards that are not an ace or a king are pretty bad. Ace king 4-9. I think we're gonna let it go? Question mark. I think that's what we're gonna do. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and raise it up there. We do get a raise over there, which we don't love. But we're gonna call and see a flop in position. We'd like to see Queen Jack 10. That's the flop we'd like to see. Queen Jack 10. We only got one of the cards that we asked for, and that is not gonna work. Not unacceptable. Unacceptable. Let's see. I think this guy might be insane. Put that on there. Might be an actual insane person. Recommend therapy. Five, 6, 9, 7's a great hand, like middle of the like what is it, like middle card, basically to fill up your middle card range, essentially. So we really wanted to see an 8 on the flop. I think we really need to see all the 8s on the flop, but you know, we're definitely gonna bet it because we've got all kinds of straight draws and flush draws, and we got a pair that's pretty irrelevant, but we'd be fine with winning it now, but we don't. 6 of hearts is what we wanted. 6 of hearts is still what we want. Okay, so now we have that straight that we were talking about. So unless he has a full house, we are very likely good. And he does not have a full house. Wait. Oh, we have the same straight. Lol. Chop it up. King 10, 10, 9. Not really sure what we're supposed to do there, so we're going to just call. Special needs plays. We're gonna talk to this guy. Why so hostile? Question mark. See if we can get some table talk going. Well, everybody's gonna start making fun of him. Moral of the story is, if you can help it, some people can't help it. They're just that way naturally. But don't be a jerk at the poker table. It doesn't really do you any good, especially when you're like making fun of people who are bad. Like, yeah, I bet a bunch of these people playing 2 cent, 4 cent pot limit Omaha on the internet are bad. Shocker of the century. They're just sitting there, being bad, having fun. You can win some money from them. Maybe don't be a huge douche to them and scare them away. Maybe you should be nice to them. Or just like not say anything. You don't have anything nice to say at the poker table, just don't say anything. It's fine. Nobody's gonna be like, oh, he didn't say anything. That's fine. People don't even expect you to say anything in online poker. Like, they basically just expect that you'd be a computer. Or like some nerdy kid, like, listening to techno music, freaking out, trying to win a bunch of money. Or people think that you're a degenerate gambler. I had somebody at work try to tell me that blackjack and poker are the same thing because they're both gambling. Did not have a positive reaction. I know, shocking. Ah, no, I want it back. Oh, I sad. I had king high that one hand dunk. Well, good for you. Only dunk will fold. This guy is legit just like going off the rails. Guy is fully off the rails. The anger sharks are swimming. We can call for 10 cents since we have the second nut flush. Now we have all kinds of straight draws. That one ain't it. And we don't have straight. Can't make a reach. Doesn't reach. No straight for us. We are sad. We are disappointed. Oh well. Can't get a straight every time. But we can try. We have king high. Oh, no good. Garbaggio. Got us full dark Garbaggio. Swinning. I think Donald Trump's at our table, guys. Hit him with this question mark, see if we can tilt him. I bet we can. Bet we can, because he seems insane. Kind of insane. Good rule of thumb, try not to be the insane person in any area. Probably not where you work, probably nowhere. Oh wow, he's so good, he bluffed. Oh, if we could just play a big hand with that guy and beat him, that would be cool. That'd be cool. Would be pretty happy to do that. Pretty happy indeed. A little lull in the action again. Guess we can do some accounting. So we got 13 plus 11, which by my math is 24. 24 plus 65 would be 89. Oh, shit. Guys. We're up money, guys. Not a lot, just a little bit, but we'll take it. We need a winning session. We need to keep building. Planning on playing for at least another like 10 or 15 minutes. Something like that. Come on. That's not helping. 7? Can we get a 7? Can a Kenny get a 7? Up in here. 7. That's not a 7 either. RIP 7s. That one looked nice because it was double suited, but oh, he lost a hand, all of a sudden he's not talking. But he is 3-betting. Give us a hand. Oh, this might have been the hand. 9-6 Jack 3. That's not going to quite work. We were getting some baloney hands. You only get so many baloney hands in PLO. Like, there aren't that many baloney hands. A lot of them are very reasonable. That one's not going to work. That one's not worth 2 cents. Ugh. Please give me a good hand. Ah! 7, 6, 10, 7. I think that's going to be good enough. Since everybody else called, give us a 7. None of those are 7s. Bo. Now if we get a 7, we have to worry that we're in trouble. So if they have Jack 2. Although, I think we'll probably have a pretty good idea if anybody has Jack 2. Here in just a second. Yeah, I don't think he has anything, but we don't have enough. We don't have enough to beat him. Looks like we did have enough to beat him. He's really proud of himself for being able to bluff pointlessly. He is very, like, into it. I think for 6 cents we can see a flop. This one, it is double suited. That is not the flop we had in mind at all. Yeah, that's not us. King, queen, queen 2 with no suits. Not a very good hand, guys. It's not terrible, but it's not very good. Ooh, this was almost a good hand. That is a banana. But, oh, okay, yeah, we're getting out of here. Well, we would have had a straight. Very confused about what was going on. That dude folded, so I think we're just going to go ahead and fold. We were looking to play hand against the psychopath there, but didn't get to. Pretty disappoint. That would have been a very reasonable flop for our hand. This is an interesting middle hand. Those are not middle cards, though. Those are big cards. And they're the wrong color. All of them. Yikes, that's a lot of diamonds. Where are our big hands at, guys? We had a parade. We had a parade of ridiculously big hands. Now we're just sitting here wondering what to do. Not really wondering what to do. We don't even get to wonder. We just get to fold. Wah, wah. King, queen, 9, 7 double suited. All right, we're in there, guys. I'd like to see some cards that give us straights or something. Get one caller. That's a pretty freaking good flop. Top 2 pair and a flush draw. So yeah, we're pretty okay with that. I think we're just gonna call, try to play a hand against the psychopath. Okay, so we have 2 flush draws and top 2 pair. We have a full house. I'm pretty sure it's good against kings and 4s. So I'm not really sure what that person was doing, but we'll take it. So we flop top pair and a straight draw. And the turn is a banana. We're going to bet a little bit with our top pair. Probably shouldn't have bet. I'm not sure. I expect this dude to do something ridiculous. We have a pair of aces, so I think we're just going to call. And we'll take it down against the crazy man. That one's not going to do it. That one's not going to do it. And we have no hands. No hands again. No hands at all. We're waiting. Patiently waiting. Ooh, what do I want for dinner? Oof. 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 Do you ever like forget about eating for a while and then you're like, we're going to need to eat something? Pretty hungry. What sounds good for dinner? I would like to eat something healthy, but I don't think I will. Probably. I might. I'm going to check our bologna hand over here. And flop middle pair. And check because we have a bunch of bologna. Guys, what do I want to eat? What do I want to eat? I don't know. So I think we have a lot of straight draws now. Now we have 2 pair. We have 7s and 4s. And a lot of confusion over what we should do. And we win. Hey, look at that. Took it down with our bologna hand. Ace, king, 10, 5. Alright. The ace is suited. Oh, the crazy person left. Sad. Oh, at least we got some good he's a crazy person notes on him. That actually might be the signal for us to start winding down, guys. Because it was pretty nice to play against the psycho, but Without the Psycho, it's not as nice. I'm going to go ahead and 3-bet over this min-raise from PM100, who's someone we've seen playing PLO before. So we're going to go ahead and change that to 2 times. Got the expected call. Did not get the flop we were looking for. Gonna go ahead and bet it, though. Pretend we have a large overpair, which would make sense. He does not care. That's maybe the best turn card in the deck for us. So we're going to go ahead and bet it again. Because now we have a flush draw and an open-ended straight draw. Although we could be up against something pretty bad. So we get raised. We're not folding right now anyway. So we brick out everything somehow. Now we're going to have to fold. And that's just like super sad. We couldn't find an ace, a 6, or any diamond. And we're not folding, but that was a sad one, guys. That was a sad one. We got kings down here, single suited kings. King, jack 8. We don't like that we're going to have to play this hand out of position. He was the initial raiser. Flop comes queen high. We're going to be betting. We don't want to go on a big downswing. And he just ships it in? What? I mean, obviously he would have repotted it pre-flush. What does he have, like a flush draw? Or did he flop a set? Oh, we're calling. Please don't have a set. Please have a flush draw. Set of queens. Wow, that's just disappointing. Well, we're punting it off at the end. That probably took most of our profit. We're sad. Guess we should have folded that time. I guess him having pocket queens is the only thing that makes any sense there. Because pocket ace is going to raise us pre-flop. Just lost all our profit. We're probably like even or slightly losing now. 4, 8, 20. We have 3 7s over here, so that's nice. All kinds of stuff going on over here. 20, that'd be 85. See, we were like borderline. We're about to lose a big one over here, probably, maybe. We have 3 of a kind still. We have a flush. Do you have the nut flush? He does not have the nut flush. I think we won. Did we win? We won. Good. We have 3 7s over here. I guess we call 42 cents. I don't really know. And we win. Holy cow, how do we win that one? Where's our other table? There's our other table. Okay. Trying to fold over there. We're trying to fold here too, guys. We were trying to fold. 19. Alright, so now we're up a little bit. We won a couple hands. Stressful. Trying to have a winning session here. Let's see, where's the button at? Okay. We're going to go ahead and sit out this table. This table has not been kind to us in any case. I think we'll just check. This is a decently connected middling hand, but when you see flops like that, you're just like, well, now I don't care at all. So go ahead and get out of that one, get out of that one. This table has done really well. This table has done mediocre. That table has done bad, I feel like. Yeah, we're obviously don't care anymore about that hand. So we're going to play one more hand here, and then we'll be done, I think, is the plan. So if any of you made it to the end of this video, you guys are troopers, but you got to see a lot of action. So the plan is getting back to daily uploads. We're going to either be streaming or, oh boy, we got kings again. We're either going to be streaming or uploading a video every day is the plan. But yeah, we're going to get this bankroll challenge headed back in the right direction because things are getting obnoxious. This should not be this tough. The micros are tough, man. The rake is high. Wow, that's an amazing flop. We're going to check. So we flopped second set. We flopped 3 kings. Plus we have the nut flush draw with the diamonds. So, yeah. And we're gonna try and win a big one. Oh, he's all in. Oh boy, does he have a set of aces? Surely not. Oh, I hate they don't get to see. He does have a set of aces. What? Well, we were super live even against a set of aces, so wow. Wow, that was a big pot. That was a big pot, guys. Wow. Well, F my life. I think we end up with a losing session now. I think it's just 13 plus 68, so 82. Ugh, because we lost a $12 pot. That's why they call pot limit Omaha the devil's game. Yikers. Yikers. Well, you want to see me get bad beat and be sad about it? Come back for the next video. Maybe something good will happen. You never know. Weird things have been known to happen. But yeah, have a good one. I will see you guys tomorrow.